Hello everyone there in YouTube world. My name is General Kenobi. Like always, I got a good one for you today. Today, we're starting another Let's Play. We have Ape Escape for the PS1. Now before we start, I will say this, just like when I did the Donkey Kong 64, I'm doing this on an emulator. And I did, if you're a veteran of my channel, you're probably wondering, didn't you do this already? Technically, yes. This was back when I was using a video camera to capture Let's Play footage. So it didn't look that good, it didn't sound that good. And I have gotten rid of those videos. So I'm doing it just now on my PC with capture footage and whatnot. So yeah, it'll look better, it'll sound better. So there's that. Now I'm hoping that this is going to be one of the next games they release for the remastered PS1 games. I'm really hoping that they do that, because this game is awesome. With that out of the way, let's dive right in.
Spike, did the professor finish the time station yet? Are we gonna get to go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking, because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey, wait up.
You better hurry up. I'll see you there. Hey, Professor!
Spike, Jake, over here, watch out.
Spike, the time station!
No, run you two.
It works. It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
We don't have time for celebrating. We've got to do something.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Spectre and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the Earth. Spectre has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. Two of my gadget inventions, the Stunt Club and the Time Net, were also caught in transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stunt Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in your hands. We're depending on you. Be careful.
Alright, here we go.
Let's go!
So this game was revolutionary when it came out. That's because it was actually the first game and to my knowledge, the only game on the PlayStation, on the original PlayStation, that required you to use the analog controls. Up until that point, when PlayStation 1 games came out, the controller didn't have those analog controls. It wasn't until this game came out where they introduced the analog controls, and it was pretty much required for the game, because you move around using the left analog stick, and to use your gadget you use the right analog stick. And for to switch gadgets you have the X, circle, square, and triangle button. So to jump you would use the right shoulder buttons. Right. Now throughout the game there's going to be these mailboxes, and it'll tell us various things. This one tells us how to use the Stunt Club, which we can use the Stunt Club to either defeat enemies, or we can use it on the monkeys to stun them and we get an extra chance to catch them. Now when I defeated this enemy, it released these chips. These chips are the equivalent of the coins from Mario or Wumpa Fruit from Crash Bandicoot. If we collect 100 of them, we get an extra shot. Now before I capture the other two monkeys, in one of these treetops, right, it's not that one, it's this one. It's a Spectre coin. Those coins, I'll show you their use here in a little bit. We just took a hit, we took some damage, and that's in the form of our cookies in the top left portion of the screen. And I think there's a mailbox around here that goes into that. Alright, so that tells us how to switch gadgets. The Stunt Club has multiple uses. The time net is only used for one thing, capturing monkeys. That's the only thing that's used for. Now this mailbox is a different color, this one's blue. The blue one you need to hit them to see what's inside. Alright, and this tells us about our cookies. And each cookie represents one hit. We can get a hit 5 times before we lose, and we have to try again. So to complete the level and move on, we need to capture the correct amount of monkeys. Alright. So we just need to capture one more. Now, do you always have to use the Stunt Club to capture monkeys? No. You can capture them without doing that. It just makes it easier.
You did great.
Alright, so we got the stage cleared, we captured the required monkeys, and after that we were taken to this place. I think it's called the Time Station. I think that's what this place is called. And from here we can do various things. Here in front, the screen in front of us will take us to the level select area. On the left we have the minigame area, which is what the Spectre coins are for. As we collect them, minigames will become unlocked that we can play. On the right is the training area where we can go to train with the various gadgets that we have. And behind us is the save area and monkey encyclopedia. We'll go over the encyclopedia a little later, but if you ever need a save, you can do that. And that's what that mailbox back there tells us. I believe this one tells us... Alright, yes, we are in the time station. Alright, so let's go to the level select screen. And right now we are in the lost land, which is the prehistoric times with dinosaurs. In each era there are three stages. Here's the second stage of this area.
Look what I've got, a new gadget. Check it out.
This is the water net. Use it when you're underwater. I equipped it with an oxygen meter. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be careful.
Alright. So occasionally when we enter a stage, we'll get a new gadget.
Let's go!
In this case, it is the water net. Alright, so the water net appears when we go into water. We can swim around. If we push either of the jump buttons, we can swim quickly, and then we come into the surface. And then to get out, we just simply press the jump button. Now, because this was the first game that utilized the analog sticks, there are also buttons. They are considered the L3 and R3. That's what they are considered. And this game, they actually use them as buttons. When we're in the water, with the water net, we can push the left analog stick to swim. Now the meter on the top right, that's our oxygen meter. When it's blue, we're good. Right now it's yellow. That means you want to think about surfacing. When it gets to red, you need to surface now. And when it runs out, you die. Now, because this is training, we actually don't die because we're out of oxygen. We can just stay underwater indefinitely. It's not until we get to actual levels that if the oxygen meter runs out, we die. Alright. Now, the right analog stick is for something else. Occasionally, there will be monkeys in the water. So if there's a monkey in the water, push in the right analog stick, and we can capture a monkey. Now, in my book, any monkey that is in the water, that's pretty much the easiest monkey you're ever going to get. Because they don't move very fast, they can't use any of their attacks on you, and that just makes it easy. And the last mailbox is to just pretty much say the X and give you any last minute information. And pretty much whenever we go into water, we're going to be using the water net. Alright, so before every stage we have this come up. It tells us how many monkeys we need to capture to finish the level, how many monkeys there are in total, and how many Spectre coins. So to finish this level, we need to capture 6 monkeys.
Let's go!
Alright, let's see what this mailbox is. Alright, that's diving. Watch the oxygen meter. I did go over that. Alright, before we go capture the monkey that's right there, go down, because our Spectre coin is right here. Surface. Alright, monkey is right over here. Ah, come on, I caught him. Alright, so if they throw a banana, we'll slip on it, but we won't get hurt. Come on. Alright. This tells us about the move of the camera. Press the L2 button to go look into first person view. And the back camera, we use that for pressing L1, and it'll just put the camera behind us. Ow! Alright, that hit me. Alright, where'd the monkey go? I lost him. There he is. Alright, come here. Ah, I can't see. Usually I don't have trouble catching this guy. Ah, alright. Alright, so this one tells us that we can jump onto a tree and climb it. Pretty standard. And the 2-step jump, which is pretty much the double jump. You usually just hit the jump button twice. Ow! So that's the attack that all monkeys will have. They'll swipe their paws at us, and it will hurt. Did that one. Take that guy out. Ooh, a cookie. So gathering cookies will replenish our health. Alright. Now here's something cool we can do. We can take cover by pressing in the left analog stick. We can crawl without monkeys without us being noticed. So what we do is we get on the ground, and the music quiets down. We sneak up. The monkey doesn't even notice us. And then we capture him. And that one, and that's the level.
Yes!
You did great.
Alright. So let's go on to the next level. And it's the last level of the Lost Land, Molten Lava. Alright, so we need to capture 4 monkeys, There's 7 total, and there's one Spectre coin.
I'm going for it.
All right, now this is the level that introduces cliffs. If we were to fall off right now, we will die. And in fact, I think that's what this one says. Surrounded by a steep cliff. If we fall, we're finished. So let's not run around the edge too much. And the D-pad, we cannot move around using the D-pad. What the D-pad is used for is moving the camera around. Okay, come on, there we go. All right, hey, I got 2 cookies. I got back my cookies from that. All right, let's see, what's this one? Ah, okay. Those are the triangular chips. I've went over those. Now we can go over here, but unfortunately we can't do anything. Door is blocking the way. We need to find a red button to open the gate. And to tip the switch, we need a gadget that hits distant objects. We don't have that yet. Go into first person and we see there's a switch, but we can't hit it. So yes, there is backtracking in this game. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Alright. Let me get this guy. Capture him. Get out of the way! Alright. I love the music in this game, and I gotta give the people who did the music for this game a lot of credit. They had to pretty much do 1, sometimes even 2 songs for each level. Each level has different music to it. It's not like Mario where they recycle some music where they do a lot of the same music for different levels. No, this game, each level has its own music. Now, to get up this slope, we need to keep jumping because it was slippery. And occasionally we're going to cross something like this, so stuff the monkeys can hide under. And it's kind of obvious to see where the monkey is hiding. Now, if we stand in one spot too long, the pterodactyl will grab us. Come on! There we go. He'll grab us, and it'll take us to where that slope is. Alright, so let's go into the next area. And we got a T-Rex on our hands. It won't be hurt by any of our weapons. Now, the T-Rex has a monkey on his back. Right now we can't capture him. To capture him, we need to do this. We need to have the T-Rex hit his head. Now I think you need to do that 3 times. 2. I believe if we do it 1 more time, he will release the monkey. Okay, no. Maybe it's 4 times. 4 times, yep. And that's it.
Yes!
That's it for the Lost Era.
You did great.
Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. Join us next time as we head to the next era. This has been General Kenobi. Catch y'all next time.